Hey guys, it's Lucas again. I figured I would do a short little video about something that I've been thinking about, but I'm gonna have to try to make it a little short because I gotta go to work here soon. But anyway, um, for starters, um, I've noticed here a lot lately that I had a really bad way of looking at this situation, and I'm going to go into detail about it, but I just really had a hard time back then, understanding it and, how to cope with it, I guess, and whatever you want to say, or I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to say is, I've noticed that whenever I'm in a bad situation and it like puts me down and gets me upset, and that's all I think about the whole time, because I'm upset about it, and I sit there and dwell on it and dwell on it and dwell on it, but it's fucking bullshit, because now I realize that I can't really control any of that shit. So what's the sense in worrying about it? There's only one thing that I can control, and that is me, my actions, my thoughts, and all that other shit. But I can't control certain things that happen to me, because I'm not telepathic. I don't think anybody is. I never met anybody in my life that was telepathic. And okay, I'll be going through all these bad situations and developing this negative thought patterns about it. But now I've realized that no matter what type of situation I may be in, whether it be good or really bad, I have to accept it, because that's life, and there's nothing that I can really do. And if I sit there and dwell on it, then I'm just digging myself a bigger fucking hole. And so yeah, for example, say you get sick one day and it's really really bad, and it's dragging you down, and it's making your body hurt, your physical body, and it's also making your mental state fucked up as well. It's just not a bad, it's a bad thing. No matter what though, here's the example. Say you got sick and it was so bad that it brought you down, and that's all that you were thinking about was, gosh, I wish I wasn't sick, or gosh, why the heck did this happen to me? You can't control any of that shit. Nobody's gonna have the answers for that shit. Not even I have the answers for that shit. And now I realize that I was pretty fucking dumb back then, that I didn't really realize this a lot sooner. But I'm glad I did here recently, because I kind of needed to overcome that barrier. Or break through it, whatever you want to call it. But, and there's been times too where I'll be going through something that gives me so much excitement or happiness, or fulfilling feeling. And every time that happens, I like get so ahead of myself and so like happy about what's going on that I'm completely blind to what else is going on around me besides that, because that's the only thing that I'm concentrating on. And that's not really a good thing to do all the time. I mean, it's okay to do every now and then in your alone time, but you know, I can't be doing that like all the time, especially out in public. But anyway, I've been through some pretty fucked up situations, and there's been times where I thought that there was no hope at all. But I still pushed through it. And that's another thing too I've been realizing. I've been pretty much a loner my whole life, like the lone wolf. And I used to get like really, really down and upset about it, but now I realize that it has made me like the person that I am today. It has made me a lot more tough, a lot more, I can't think of the word. Adjustable, I guess. I don't know. It just, it is adjustable, I guess, the word, but like, okay. I've noticed though that being alone isn't really a bad thing. And I think I've mentioned this like in another one of my videos too, but I didn't mention about the like fact that I realized here recently that I was like dealing with certain situations and going about it and looking at it the wrong way. And that's another thing like really bad, because like whenever that happens, I'll instantly like make an assumption. And if it's the wrong assumption, I'm fucked, because whenever I make an assumption, I can't change it. Like, I can't go back and change it. I don't know. It's fucked up. But, anyway, has anybody else ever noticed this or felt this way? Or, like, figured out anything like this about themselves? Because I'd like to hear some stories. Maybe we can compare them. Anyway, I think I should probably get off here. I gotta go to work soon. But you guys have a good night. Subscribe if you want. Like the video if you want. You guys are awesome. Have a good night. Later.